Welcome to TLG Radio, Transformative Leadership Group's Snippet Radio Station. Hi, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Ron McIntyre, and I am the President and Owner of Transformative Leadership Group and your Chief Disruptive Guide today. Our topic of discussion today is 4 leadership habits to avoid. So many times, we as leaders fall into some very difficult and hard to change habits that lead to disengagement within our companies. It is very easy to fall into these traps, and I heartily recommend you look at these, then make a vow to change before things get out of hand. If you are new to leadership, it may be easier to change your habits now because hopefully they have not become too ingrained. The observation below are 4 of the most damaging, recognizable, and avoidable issues. Observation number 1, little or no communication with your teams. It seems that this reaches the top of every list of issues people have with their organizations that I've seen recently. As a leader, regardless of your level in the organization, you can always communicate more and do it more frequently. Make it a point to be genuinely open and share what's going on, and do it more often. One of the key points that I like to remind people to do is to understand that communication isn't just about talking, but it also includes listening. And this is critical in today's environment. Observation number 2 surrounds the idea of availability to your team. All leaders in organizations are busy, regardless of the level. Projects, meetings, customers, and the occasional fires are continually clogging your calendar. As a leader, you must always make time for your team, supporting them, encouraging them, listening to them, and above all, coaching them. These are perhaps the most important responsibilities you have as a leader. This is a common sense reminder. The work will undoubtedly overwhelm your calendar, leaving you unavailable or perceived to be by your team. It's up to you to make space and time available for them. Then the key is to listen. Our third point today is who's micromanaging the team. No one, including you, wants a leader who micromanages them, and yet many of us do at various times. Yes, there are many reasons why we check on project details or do it ourselves. However, the biggest reason is we want the work to be perfect. While being perfect is always an admirable goal, it is difficult, if not impossible, to obtain in most areas, so we must shoot for excellence that is achievable. But it is also important to empower your team members and prove your trust in them. Empowering also means there might be a mistake or two, and if you don't let people make mistakes, they will unlikely learn, improve, or innovate for you or the company. The final point surrounds the idea of striving for perfection. We talked about this in the previous point, but we're going to look at it in a little more depth here. More times than we care to count, we as leaders think we are supposed to have all of the answers and be perfect. However, the big challenge in the room is that being perfect is impossible, and actually a bad plan anyway. Our followers want us to be real and authentic on a regular basis. It is okay to not have all of the answers. One of the most powerful statements you can make as a leader is, I don't know, let's find out together. An even more powerful statement is to let them find possible solutions, then jointly develop a plan. Give them that freedom, empower them, let them make a mistake. Now, I hope you're not discouraged by this discussion because it can happen to any of us at any time and without warning. The key is that they are addressable and correctable with some organization and discipline. With our TLG Engage and Motivate framework, we can help you avoid or exchange any one of these 4 observations and replace them with healthy, proactive habits that will grow you and your team. So contact us today for more information. Now, this is a wrap. Thanks for joining us today. And if we've touched on something you would like more information with, please send us an email today at ron@transformativeleadership.us. Have a great day, and God bless until we meet again.